just another video from me, more doom and gloom. I won't be talking about electric cars because there's worse things happening in the world. This is UK. A few days ago I did a video saying we've just gone into tier 3 and bit of gloom and doom, but we're going to be released at Christmas and all will be wonderful. Just a few days later, because this is Monday, we're in tier 4. No Christmas. Christmas has been cancelled because of the new strain of virus. Now, it could be said, well, what can you do? Because things just spring upon you, don't they? So our health minister, Matt Hancock, said he didn't know about this new strain until 10 days ago. 10 days ago, he knew about this new strain of virus. So that's why we're going into tier 4, which means that Christmas is cancelled. And then they spoke to our health scientists, our experts in health. They knew about this new strain of virus in September, 100 days ago. So they knew about this new strain of virus 100 days ago, and our health minister, our MP, knew about it 10 days ago. Now, either our health minister is a bigger moron than we even thought he was, or is a lying bastard. And there is no other option. There is no other choice. That's the two choices: lying bastard or totally incompetent. Which one do you want to choose? So that's where we're going now. We're locked down for Christmas, which I think, well, I thought at the time it's a good thing we are locked down for Christmas, because the numbers will be rocketing in January, February. They will be rocketing January, February now, but if we're all free at Christmas, they will be absolutely amazing. And just by the by, someone's just parked right next to me. When there's so much space around, it just annoys me. People park right next to you. Anyway, that's by the by. So now, but not all over the country, but in London, Surrey, Kent, we're locked down for Christmas. And because of this new strain of virus, and of course now the rest of the EU and Europe know about the new strain of virus, and France has closed the port, their port, which is fair enough. If we've got a load of rubbish here, they don't want more rubbish there. They've got the rubbish of their own. They don't want super rubbish. I mean, the original virus came from Wuhan in China, and now apparently the new virus is coming from Woking in Surrey. It's laughable if it wasn't so tragic and sad. So that's where we are at the moment. And so we'll be locked down for Christmas, maybe just as well, but not all over the country. So what happened? The obvious happened. Old Boris speaks up and says, right, tomorrow you can't go anywhere from London, Surrey, Kent. You can't travel away. So what do people do? I'll get in my car and go to a part of the country which isn't in lockdown. I mean, that's bloody obvious, isn't it? So people were jumping on trains and getting in their car and going off to visit parents or meeting up with other people in non-long lockdown areas. And because that's what was going to happen. And again, the government was surprised this happened. They said, oh, it's naughty, these naughty people doing these things. Well, what did you think was going to happen then? What did you think was going to happen? Open your brain up and have a bit of plan, have a bit of a head planning. Plan ahead, that'd be a change for you, wouldn't it? And of course that was going to happen. But of course the other thing that happened was ministers were told about this before the public. So they were off to their country retreats before we were told. Can't upset the MPs, can you? So they were told beforehand. And yet when the public wants to do the exact same, no, naughty public, know your place. You can't do what we do. We just tell you what to do. So that's what's happened. People are legging it to the what's it while they can. And to free areas. I mean, there are free areas. Devon Cornwall are pretty free, but tragic for them if all the people from London, Kent, surrounding area, Surrey, take the COVID, especially the new COVID, with them to Devon and Cornwall. They'll be messed up. So we'll see numbers in Devon and Cornwall go up and up and up. You can see in my camera here the people next to me now hovering around with their bloody dog, bugger off, and so that's annoying. I can hear them talking. So anyway, yeah, I'm distracted now. Yeah, so all these people will be going to these Devon and Cornwall, and they will be they will be taking the new COVID to Devon and Cornwall. Now, Devon and Cornwall, lovely place, but they won't be able to handle it because they haven't got the big hospitals that we've got around here. So they're going to be in dead stuck, and it'll be on the news. Devon and Cornwall are messed up, and everyone will be surprised, because everyone's always surprised. Whatever happens, all the numbers have gone up. What a surprise. Devon and Cornwall's numbers have gone up. What a surprise. What a mess. What an absolute mess. And all the lorries are queuing up because obviously France has closed their borders, and the lorries are queuing up, and it's a total piece of rubbish. Now, of course, Brexit just to pile on the agony, and now people are saying, oh, the French have only closed their borders because of Brexit. Maybe a hint of that about it, and why not? We are saying the French are our enemies, and we are going to send out, comically, our blooming gunboats to patrol our waters. What a lot of idiots. So why shouldn't the French be pissed off with us? Why shouldn't they? But now, apparently, because this was supposed to be closing down for 48 hours, and all our lorry drivers and all the French lorry drivers queuing up at Dover to get back to France, because of course they ain't coming to our way, all right, because we've got the dreaded lurgy double bubble here anyway, so it doesn't really matter about them coming to us because we're messed up anyway. So they're all queuing up to go out. No toilets. Gosh, that place must stink. Kent, you know, anyone who's not in Britain, Kent used to be called the Garden of England. Now it's the toilet of England. So sad. So they're anyway. So, but now the 48 hours, which is supposed to be parked up for, apparently that's easing. Now there's something weird here. Now I have the old chat about Brexit. This old Boris said, "Look, let us in, let us in." Oh, you can have the poxy fish. The fish aren't worth anything to the UK anyway. You can have the fish. Just let us in. Has that happened? We won't know. But there is easing. So, has it happened? Don't know. Take your choice. Pick your choice. What do you think? Answers on a postcard. Well. Anyway, so that's me. Total gloom and doom. I can't see anything coming good. And that's it. That's it. Yeah, as my daughter's coming over Christmas, and now she's not. Hasn't affected me, our family. Or it has affected my son because he was going over to his mother-in-law, and they were going to have a big do, and they've obviously got all the supplies in, and now they're not. So, but there's other families got 20 members were coming over, 20, 30 members for a big shindig at Christmas. And they must have got a shed load of food in, and now, no, it's not happening. And we could actually have some food shortages. And people who have stocked up on food, who are called bad people for stocking up on food, will be the ones that can survive better. And I don't know if anyone has seen Dad's Army. Remember the Spiv guy? I forgot his name. Oh, Walker, the Spiv guy. Little moustache, hat, little. So that'll be like, we'll have that now. He'll have a bit of stuff. He'll be selling off corned beef at a premium. Well, we've really come forward. Britain has come forward. We have progressed to 70 years ago. Terrible. Anyway, so that's my 10 minutes. I'm going now, and look after yourself. I mean, I've lost some weight because you've got to look after yourself, because no one else will. And the vaccine, if you're old, you've got to take it because it stops you dying, but it doesn't stop you getting it. And it doesn't stop you spreading it. People tell me it does. It doesn't, you know, but it stops you dying from it, and that's good enough. So take the vaccine, and maybe we'll all get it in the end. And herd immunity. Oh, now I'm going on again. Herd immunity. Herd immunity. We'll all have herd immunity. No one even knows it works. Nobody knows that if you've had it, you don't get it again, even after a year. So the only thing we know for sure is that we know nothing. So that's 11 minutes. I'm definitely going now, and see you later on. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.